You've tuned in to the Crispy Noodle Podcast
You realize what you've done?
with Rich Liebig
The real gangster plays his cards, right?
and Michael Costanzo.
What was that you just read?
Let us be the Crispy Noodle in your vegetarian salad of life and boring news.
Good times, noodle salad.
The point is, you now have the ability to be happy.
And now, here's Rich and Mike on the Crispy Noodle Podcast.
Woo! Yeah, how you guys doing?
What's up, everybody?
It is time for this week's episode of the Crispy Noodle Podcast. Let us be the Crispy Noodle in your vegetarian salad of life and boring news. We've got sports, we've got entertainment, we've got odd news all coming your way here on this episode of the Crispy Noodle Podcast. Thank you guys for joining us on another crazy episode. We got all of the past week's headlines right here, ready to go. But before we get into the news headlines, first we got to do a little bit of personal business to let you guys know what we've been up to. So, Mikey, my friend, how are you doing? How was the past week? What's up in Costanzo country?
Doing pretty good.
Your Eiffel 65 over there. You're all blue. Everything's blue over there.
Yeah, I
You
guess.
all right?
Are you referencing the song "If I Were Blue, I Would Die"?
That's not the name of the song.
That is actually the name of the song.
No,
Don't
it's
listen
not.
to him. He's wrong.
No, I don't care what
It says,
Mandela.
"If I were blue,
No.
I would die."
I don't care what Mandela effect you're talking about over there. It's not the case. At least not in this reality, Mike.
In my reality, those are the lyrics.
Nope, it's never been the lyrics.
I thought that was the lyrics for like 35 years.
Yes. Nope. Sorry.
Yeah, that's
another universe.
That's
You
another
got-
reality.
You got to switch places with another Mikey.
Speaking of other universes, though, that leads perfectly into what I wanted to talk about with finishing. Oh, I don't know if it's a spoiler. Finishing Expedition 33.
Oh, should we? Is this official?
Yeah,
All right, then.
we can.
Just in
in
case.
case. Just in case.
It's a spoiler. Woo! It's a spoiler. Don't listen. Go away. All right, spoilers for Expedition
Oh, man.
33.
What a good fucking game. Oh,
Oh, all right, just dropping the bombs. All right.
sorry.
Right off the bat.
No,
All right.
it's got me all kinds of twisted up, though, because, we were talking about it. I said, man, the French just suck. Because they are so nihilistic. They are so depressing. Their stories are like, life is bleak. There is no point.
Give a cigarette to a baby.
Give a cigarette to a baby. It's the only way to cope.
Life is bad. Smoke on it.
No, but man, that the ending was just so good. The whole game was so good. And I joke about being bleak, but that game is a bleak game. It's all a metaphor, right?
Yes.
For like loss, depression, grief, et cetera, et cetera.
Inside a fighting game.
Inside a fighting game, yeah, and it's this big, huge interactive metaphor, and like takes you on this grand, sweeping journey. But it's really a story about how these characters are or aren't processing the grief of loss. And the ending does such a good job of like tearing you in two to decide which way you're going to go. The game has two different endings. And man, I was not prepared for it to go down like that. I don't know what I was expecting. Because some of the other plot twists, I was like, okay, I kind of saw where they were going with certain things. But that last final decision, I'm trying to be vague just in case, even though we played the spoiler, I don't want to like outright say it. You basically have to, choose between two different characters and their perspectives. But the way in which they have you do it is really unique, really, really difficult in terms of like the emotional weight of it. But it was such a beautiful game from start to finish.
I loved it when I got a chance to play it last year. To me, it was easily game of the year. It was so good. For us to go back to back from like Baldur's Gate 3 to Expedition 33 is just to me it's a sign that video games as art is as competitive and as authoritative as any movie or TV show is, as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah.
These are heavy storylines. These are mature storylines. character progressions. Like it matches any other media that you can find beat by beat. It's no longer just saving the princess in a castle.
Yeah. No, absolutely. And the other thing that I think that it emphasizes is that with the rise of like mobile and online gaming and games as a service, it really, these two games that you mentioned also reemphasize the fact that there is absolutely a space and a demand and a need for strong story-driven single-player games.
Yep.
You just can't get that experience like you do in Expedition 33 anywhere else. I mean, you couldn't have that experience with an online game. You couldn't have that experience with a mobile game, with a games as a service game. You can only have it where the developers, the creators, the artists behind it are very carefully crafting a very specific and unique experience for the player. It was just absolutely stellar. I think it's close to a 10 out of 10 for me.
Yes, I would agree. That was such a fantastic game.
God,
I love the fighting system. I love the RPG elements.
The world, the characters, the voice acting, the art design. I mean, just it was just such a thoughtful game in general.
Jennifer English back to back, Baldur's Gate 3 and Expedition 33.
Yeah.
All-star lineup right there.
Yeah, I mean, just absolutely stellar. It's very, very bittersweet. I'm like kind of in that very French mindset of like, oh, the world is so bleak. I've finished this game. Now what do I do? You know, you ever feel that post beating a game? You're like, what? This thing is absorbed like, you know, however long. I'm not going to say my playtime. It was a lot, but like I've just absorbed this many hours in this world, and now you just get like ripped out of it. And like, what do I do? Where do I go? You know?
And it's going to be tough, I feel like, because I felt that way after Baldur's Gate and after Expedition 33 is like, I don't know what is going to be the next game that's going to topple.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, for me, I'm moving on to Ghost of Yotei. I don't know how the story will compare. It's a completely different game, but another really good one. That's where I'm going. And Jurassic World Evolution 3, building my Jurassic World park.
Yes. You still do love your dinosaurs at the end of the day.
I love my dinosaurs.
You stupid fucking dinosaur! Get the out of here!
I guess Nicki Minaj is going to join you on
That's
on
fine.
those.
She doesn't need to.
That dinosaur been working my nerves all night.
Single player game anyway, Nikki. There's no room for you. No Nickies allowed. Get out of here. Anyway. If she doesn't like dinosaurs, then I don't like her. How about that?
That dinosaur been working my nerves all night.
But yeah, so I was playing Expedition 33, wrapping that up. What have you been getting up to?
Well, this weekend we decided to do my mom's birthday early.
Okay, smart.
Yeah, my sister, she's got 4 kids, and one of them, Maisie, goes to college out in Duquesne. So they're going to do like a whole trip next week to go she's doing like a competition or something. So we're like, okay, instead we're going to do my mom's birthday this weekend. So happy birthday to my mom.
Happy birthday.
So it was funny. It was like everybody wanted to take her out. And then like
why not?
We got like invited along with it. So it was like we went to like 3 different dinners.
Dude, that's awesome.
Yeah, like it was we just went from
that's the way to do it.
Yeah, we just bounced around from dinner to dinner all throughout the weekend. So.
Anywhere good in particular? Like, did you go out to dinner, or was this dinner's hosted at somebody's house? Or
it was going out. So
okay, nice.
Yeah, it was good. We went to La Laconda, which was where we had my rehearsal dinner.
That place was good.
Yeah, so we were there.
We were at good Italian food there.
Yep. We were at the library. That was the spot in Collegeville that Da Vinci's used to be. So that was cool. So yeah,
those are some cool places.
Yeah, we were out and about the whole weekend.
Very nice, very busy.
Yeah, yeah, that pretty much took up the whole weekend. Yeah,
yeah.
So yeah, I know it doesn't sound very exciting, but you know, for us it was.
Dinner sounds plenty exciting. I don't know what you're talking about. That's a good weekend.
Right, you got to try a lot of food. It was great. Yum.
Did you get the chicken parm?
Oh yeah,
I knew you would.
I got chicken parm. I got veal parm.
Did you just just various parms?
Various parms. Yeah, it was great.
You get to the third restaurant, you're like, look, I've already had 2 parms. You got to surprise me.
That happened on Sunday. So I was like, I don't think I should do another parm. So instead I did a schnitzel. I'm like, that's basically the same thing.
It's still a cutlet. It's still
Yeah,
a,
it's
it's
still
still
a
a form of
cutlet.
flattened breaded fried meat,
Yeah.
just without the sauce.
Yeah, so.
Oh, don't sleep on schnitzel
But,
though.
yeah.
That's good stuff.
Right. And I represented my heritage because I'm
That's
Italian
right.
and German.
That's
so
right.
I got the whole
Man,
shebang.
you did it all.
Yeah. Oh, very good. I think I gained 5 pounds as well, so it was great.
Just various forms of flattened meat.
Right, exactly. So it was a good weekend. Good weekend had by all.
Nice.
All right. Well, with that in mind, let's get to the headlines. Let's launch into the first batch of topics. It revolves around sports. It is time for the Sports Sampler.
It's time for the Sports Sampler.
So you're not good at sports. It's a very small part of life.
Sports. In your face.
Oh yeah, we're gonna. This is the dog days of the Sports Sampler as far as
Oh, yeah.
Mikey's concerned, because there's not really a whole lot of football news.
No.
But we'll get into that in just a little bit. I know Mikey's going to be on. He's going to start hyperventilating.
I
We're
know.
going to talk football.
No football. What do you mean no football?
Yeah, but we'll get into it in just a little bit. There is something I want to mention in the world of baseball. There is some startling news coming from baseball this week revolving around drug testing. Man,
They just don't get it, do
no, they don't. The first one, local, Philadelphia Phillies outfielder Johan Rojas is facing a possible 80-game suspension after he failed a test for a performance-enhancing substance. He's gonna try and contest it, but good luck. I think if they got you dead to rights, I don't know what you're gonna do to try and combat it. Also, right now, there's also the World Baseball Classic that's happening. As a result, Rojas cannot play for that either. So
Is that like a big thing? Like not playing for that is like a...
Yeah, it's basically kind of like the World Cup, but for baseball.
Oh, okay. So that is a big thing.
Yeah. So Johan Rojas really shot himself in the foot here.
Yeah. I will say, did it say what exactly he tested for? Because I know sometimes the drug tests can pick up things that aren't necessarily performance enhancing, like allergy medications and some things like that. But I feel like, I don't know, 80 games is a lot of games.
No, I think for them to come down hard for an 80-game suspension,
Yeah.
they've got him dead to rights. They got him on
Yeah.
something. I think so.
As 80 games is not just like a little, minor thing.
Right.
That's
right.
half the season.
That's a outright failure. That's not like a suspicion.
Right.
So good luck, but I don't think the Phillies should bank on him coming back during the first half of this season. But just when you think it was outlandish, the Atlanta Braves go hold my beer because their designated hitter that was planned for this season, Jurickson Profar, was a dum-dum because he tested positive for PEDs for the second time in the past calendar year. What are you doing?
Wrong. You're wrong.
And this one does have a mention, Mike. Major League Baseball said that he tested positive for exogenous testosterone and its metabolites. God, this is when I hate. I'm not like a science person. Metabolites. There you go. Something like that.
Metabolites,
Thank
maybe?
you. I don't know. Whatever. The point is, he got caught again.
This is why I asked about the first guy, because the fact that they specifically reference what he tested for, like that to me, like this dude is done. So I'm like, I don't know, maybe it's like a homer bias. Maybe I'm hoping beyond hope that like the Johan Rojas is just like some kind of a fluky thing. But this second guy, this Atlanta Braves player, he's done.
Yeah.
160, but also 162 game suspension. But the second time in one calendar.
Well,
year.
that's what gets you a full
Yeah.
season suspension. Is
Like, dude.
second time in the last calendar year.
You didn't get the message the first time?
Nope.
Come on.
This is only the sixth time that has happened since MLB increased the penalty for two-time offenders to a full season back in 2014. So, I mean, this is really a whole new level of stupidity.
Yeah, and you know what? He's going to pay for it because I see here that you have mentioned that he's forfeiting his entire $15 million salary Could you imagine making a $15 million mistake?
Well, that's what this guy did.
Wrong, 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 wrong. Wrong, 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 wrong. You're wrong.
This is where I don't understand the logic. So you have here that he's 33. He's making $15 million.
Yep.
I mean, what performance are you trying to enhance?
And also, he will not be eligible for the World Baseball Classic as well.
Yeah. But, like, here's the logic. You're making $15 million. You're 33. You have a job for a Major League Baseball team. You're a signed player. What performance are you enhancing? You're 33 years old making $15 million. Just collect the paycheck and go home.
Yeah. Also,
what is there to gain at this point?
Here's my thing.
You're not going to sign a superstar deal at 35.
Here's my thing. Why even dance around it?
Yeah.
At this rate, you
Yeah.
already got caught once.
Yeah.
Like, just don't even do it. Don't even think about it. Don't ingest anything that you are not 100% sure of its contents.
Right. And, like, the thing that just boggles my mind is at 33, he's probably been in the league for more than a decade at this point.
Yeah.
Like, you've had a full long career. Why are you getting tangled up in this stuff now?
Are you just that afraid that your productivity is going to fall off?
So what? Collect your $15 million and go home.
Yeah. This is just inexcusable. You can't be 2 times in a calendar year.
That's
really?
crazy.
Really? You just couldn't stop it?
I guess not.
Why is this still a thing for these players? Like, just don't even dance around it. This is the whole reason why MLB cranked up the penalties for this back in 2014.
These leagues are not playing around. They don't want a repeat of the 90s steroid era.
Yeah.
So any of these professional leagues are going to come down hard on performance-enhancing drugs, and all these players have seen examples being made of players that came before them. Like, at some point, it's got to start clicking like, oh, like, there's real repercussions to this. You're missing an entire season and an entire year of pay. What are the odds you're going to come back at 34, not on your performance-enhancing drugs, and be able to compete at this level,
Yeah. I don't understand the logic at this point. Like, don't even dance around it. Don't ingest anything you don't know the contents of.
Right.
You're getting paid millions of dollars.
Right.
Why?
Yeah, so your productivity falls off. You still got paid $15 million. Cry me a river.
It boggles my mind, especially coming from a player like Profar, who was going to be their designated hitter this season.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's a big role to fill now.
Yeah. That like, no offense to Johan Rojas, but like,
he's probably riding the bench.
An
right?
outfielder. He's probably down on the lineup card. He's probably in 6, 7, 8.
Yeah.
Like, it sucks. He's still a starter.
Right.
But it's not the end of the world. Braves, this guy was going to be your slugger. He's your designated hitter. He's going to get on base.
Yeah.
And now he's out for the whole season, including the postseason as well.
Yeah.
Ineligible for postseason because it's a second ban.
Man.
It boggles my mind. Where is just common sense? Why would you even so? And it also says here, Profar, that he's going to plan to file a grievance. What?
Good luck.
Sure. I tried to not have the exact level of testosterone. Like, what is going to be the grievance going into this?
Yeah.
I didn't know.
I don't know what leg he has to stand on. I mean, he got caught with the substance. The league rules are pretty straightforward. You get caught twice in the same calendar year, it's 162 game suspension. So I don't know what.
Yeah, what is going to be your grievance?
Yeah, maybe he's like, it's too harsh of a penalty. Maybe he'll try to compromise. Like, how about 80 games, or how about the whole season, but I can still play the World Baseball Classic. I don't know. Maybe they'll take mercy on him, but I don't think you should show mercy for boneheaded moves where you already got caught. Like, I understand making a mistake. Don't make it a second time.
Fool me once.
Shame on you.
Shame on you. Fool me twice.
Won't get fooled again.
Yeah, it just means you won't get fooled again. Thank you, President Bush.
God bless.
Yeah. So there you go. MLB had a wild week in terms of drug testing. 2 weird stories. That Profar one, though, is a whole nother level.
Yeah.
that
162 games. That's crazy.
And $15 million gone. Bye.
What a waste.
Yeah. Oof.
For what? The chance to maybe get one more home run this season or something?
Well, good luck to Mr. Profar as he tries to file a grievance with Major League Baseball. I don't know. Good luck. I don't know. And everybody else,
Stop doing it.
Just don't even dance. Don't even think about it. Don't even dance around it. I don't understand. Even if it's like, oh, I'm taking a supplement and it reached a certain threshold that I wasn't aware of, and no, you're getting paid millions of dollars.
Yeah,
Like,
you got to be smarter.
Don't risk it and just follow your team doctor.
Right.
Your team doctor knows all of the stipulations better than you do.
Yeah.
So follow your team doctor in terms of, whatever you're going to put in your body.
Yeah, it seems pretty straightforward to me.
Yeah.
I don't know how players keep falling into this trap.
Yeah. Bothers me. So there you go. A wild week of drug testing in the major leagues for baseball there. All right, Mike, there you go. Now you can sigh some relief, and let's talk football.
I can rest easy. We finally have some football news because the NFL non-playing season is kicking off, and we begin things
Boy, is that right, the non-playing season.
The non-playing season. And we begin things by taking a spin on the quarterback carousel. There could be, I believe, an excess of available quarterbacks pretty soon heading into the draft and free agency. Let's talk about some of the major moves that have happened recently. First up, two big shoes have dropped. Miami Dolphins are expected to cut quarterback Tua Tagovailoa, and the Arizona Cardinals are actually have officially released quarterback Kyler Murray.
Oh, good for you.
So these are two guys we talked about before, potentially moving on from their teams, but reactions to hearing, I don't think the Dolphins are official yet, but
no,
they're
expected.
They're pretty much going to. They just have to figure out how.
Yeah, maybe they're hoping that there could be a last-minute trade, get some sort of value out of them, but at this rate, it's probably not going to happen. Kyler Murray, man. Kyler Murray is an interesting case because he's had flashes of brilliance, and if you look at his career stats,
not bad.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
It's just that sometimes, whenever there's a Call of Duty game, it just seems like that's the week where he has these bad games. And, it's very inconsistent, but also at the same time, you just can't believe that the Cardinals couldn't figure out a way to either get him a little bit better or figure out a different way to handle this because they are going to absorb a big dead cap money amount. It is going to be around $54.7 million. They have to pay the majority of that this season in 2026, and then they can do like $7 to $10 million in 2027 to spread this out a little bit. But that is still a big chunk of the contract that they're going to have to still pay Kyler Murray in dead cap. So good luck, Arizona. Try and figure that out.
That is a tough pill to swallow. And you're right that he did have flashes of brilliance, but he just never took that next step. He was always like an above average to good quarterback, but never did anything exceptional, and I guess it's better to rip off the Band-Aid sooner rather than later, why suffer? How many more years did he have on his contract? At least two.
Two or maybe three.
2 or 3. When you have the opportunity maybe to get another quarterback somewhere else. My issue is, though, that if you see all these other quarterback moves in the crystal ball, why choose this season to try to move on from him, where there's going to be an excess of quarterbacks in the market, but none of them really standouts?
Well, the Cardinals...
Because here's the thing for me, you see Miami and Cardinals potentially releasing quarterbacks. Are they just going to do the switcheroo?
Well,
is that the solution?
No. Here's the problem with the Dolphins and the Cardinals, and this is what tends to happen now when there's a regime change. Dolphins and the Cardinals both have new head coaches.
Yeah.
The head coaches come in.
They want their guy.
They want to choose their quarterback.
I've heard it's not a draft class for quarterbacks, though.
Well, maybe they can find somebody in free agency that they can be like, oh, I could work with this guy or something.
I don't know if it's a great free agency, though.
The head coach, I forget who said this, but a new head coach doesn't want to be shackled by the decisions of a previous
Yeah.
GM or head coach.
I mean, it makes sense.
When
Makes sense.
you make your debut with a football organization, day one you want it to be your choices,
Yeah.
and that includes the roster.
Well, good luck to those two teams. I think it's going to be a tough quarterback free agency market. It's just filled with a lot of question marks. So here are the other big question marks. So we talked about the quarterback carousel. Those are the first two pieces, but there's other pieces quickly joining the fray. First, we have former first-round pick Indianapolis Colts quarterback Anthony Richardson. The Colts are expected to move on from him.
That's a name that needs to be studied. I mean,
that's a sad one.
Yeah, because he came in under a lot of hype, and
He couldn't stay healthy.
And
Could never stay healthy.
So he truly is a question mark. You don't know whether or not he's a poor quarterback, an average quarterback, an above average quarterback.
Yeah, I mean, in 3 seasons, he's played, what's the math on that? 17 games in 3 seasons.
Yeah.
But
it's not even 6 games a season.
But here's the upside. He's 23. So hypothetically, you get a talented guy on a cheap contract, but
that's if
how
you
much
trade.
Well, are they releasing him, or is he on the trade
depends.
block?
Well, right now he's on the trade block, but
yeah,
that's the problem with this being this early. If you have a quarterback that you want to offload, it makes it hard to trade him.
Yeah,
because a lot of teams are going to be like, we're going to know we'll wait till you cut him.
I don't think they're going to be able to find a trade partner
unless somebody goes out of their way to get him, which I don't know if that's going to happen.
But see, this is the point that I was making to you via text, is that a lot of teams have their guy already. Like, yes, Miami and Arizona right now, they need a quarterback. But for me, Anthony Richardson is more of a lateral move, or doing a switcheroo is more of a lateral move. And I don't see either of these new head coaches being like, oh, we'll take the other washed up, slightly mobile, injury-prone quarterback. Like, that doesn't – why wouldn't you just keep the current injury-prone, slightly mobile quarterback? You know?
I don't know. I guess because you're not paying them. I don't know. The logic is going to be interesting.
It is going to be interesting.
We'll see where he ends up.
Well, they have other options. They also have 37-year-old Atlanta Falcons quarterback Kirk Cousins.
Oh, your favorite guy, Mikey.
He's getting released. He should just retire, right?
No, he's going to collect another guaranteed contract.
He's 37. I think his career earnings is like $400 billion or something at this rate, with all his fully guaranteed contract.
Yeah, all guaranteed.
Crazy. You also have Las Vegas Raiders quarterback Geno Smith. I'm hearing that he could be a potential target for the Vikings as competition for J.J. McCarthy, because the Vikings are not happy with J.J. McCarthy. I don't think they're going to move on from him, but they want to do something to light a fire under his butt.
Oh, yeah. No, I go a step further. I think they're outright disappointed in J.J. McCarthy.
So you think they're trying to transition away?
Yeah.
Ooh,
I think so.
That soon?
Yeah. He did not have.
You got
at least
you got to give the guys time to
at least
a year or two.
At least Kyler Murray had flashes of brilliance. I think McCarthy only had like 2 good games, and then when he had the 2 good games, he got high on his own supply really weirdly. Remember that thing where he's like, "Oh, well, I got into 7 mode." What the hell's this? What?
That's right. He did. He did do that.
What?
I don't know what that is.
What is you? What are you? 22, 20? You won 1 NFL game. Good for you. Like what? I'm going into 7 mode.
Yeah.
Sit down.
Lots of backup quarterbacks have won 1 game.
Yeah. Like that's not really something to brag about.
It could be the trajectory he's on.
Yeah. So I don't. It wouldn't surprise me if the Vikings are looking for a starter and not just competition.
Geno Smith, though, potentially. That's what I'm hearing. I'm hearing the Raiders are going to get rid of Geno, or either he's already gone or they're going to get rid of him.
Why not Kirk Cousins? Bring him back.
Wouldn't that be a twist?
Yeah.
The Vikings are all right, we'll try one more time. Come on.
Yeah, come on back.
Here's $90 million fully guaranteed.
We know you like that.
We know you like that at the age of 37. Maybe another target could potentially be from one of their division rivals, Green Bay Packers backup quarterback Malik Willis.
Yeah.
He's kind of a rising star when he took over for Jordan Love. And I hear that some teams are potentially eyeing him as a potential starter. I heard New York Jets might be interested. Maybe the Vikings could be interested if they do want to.
If there's anybody that knows quarterbacks, it's the New York Jets.
Yeah. You know what? The New York Jets will absolutely snap up at least 1 or 2 of these guys.
Yeah. because they're not happy with Justin Fields.
Yeah.
Yeah, Malik Willis is expected to cash in this offseason. So,
and I also hear, although I don't know if they should, I hear that our very own Philadelphia Eagles are, potentially listening to offers for what's his name, the backup quarterback. Sudfeld.
Tanner McKee.
Tanner McKee. Sudfeld was last.
That
years ago.
That was a while ago.
Tanner McKee. That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Oh, Tanner McKee. Oh my God, the hype surrounding that dude.
Apparently, some teams and some fans out there
He played one preseason game well, and just
that's
the
all.
hype
That's
machine.
all it takes. That's all it takes.
Literally, I told you, I had people in my circle saying he should have started a game and benched Jalen Hurts. Like what?
I don't think so.
What are you doing? What are we doing
I
here?
don't know. We could be wrong. We might ship him off for like a third or a fourth rounder, and he could go on and do amazing things. I just don't think so. But anyway.
Yeah.
So he's also part of the equation, and the last two pieces, a lot of aging vets here. Steelers quarterback Aaron Rodgers, he's expected, or at least the Steelers expect him to return.
Yeah, gonna be a reunion with Mike McCarthy. How do you like that?
If Rodgers can find his way out of the dark, I don't know.
Yeah,
he's got to leave his retreat.
Is he still on the retreat?
I don't know where he is.
I'm in the dark here.
Oh, there he is. We just
There he
had
is, there.
official audio there.
I'm in the dark here.
It's good to get those those updates from him to make sure he's still alive.
Right. Because honestly, we don't know. He could be dead.
He could be dead. He's in the dark. He's very old.
Yeah. He stubs his foot.
Right.
I'm in the dark here.
He falls. His hips and knees aren't what they used to be.
I'm in the dark here.
So it's good we have that.
Yeah. And the last quarterback piece to the puzzle, former New York Giants quarterback Russell Wilson. Talk about a fall from grace. That might be the most shocking one of our football lives.
Yeah.
Might be Russell Wilson. At one point, a perennial Pro Bowler, All-Pro, Super Bowl, and now he's just team hopping as a backup.
He was on the verge of winning a second Super Bowl, and just everything just fell apart.
Yeah.
That's got to be studied.
Yeah.
Like, what happened?
He was a perennial Pro Bowl / All-Pro player and just, fell apart in such a quick time period.
Yeah.
So a lot of quarterbacks. I think that the market is flooded with quarterbacks. I think there's too many quarterbacks and not enough teams that need quarterbacks. You have the Raiders who are going to draft a guy. They're going to draft Mendoza or whatever, right?
Right.
You got the Jets, maybe. And you have the Cardinals and Dolphins.
I don't know if the Jets are going to draft a quarterback, though.
You don't think they're going to draft?
I mean,
are they going to take one of these guys? Because your options are a bunch of old guys.
The Jets are in a problem, unfortunately.
Don't they have 2 first-rounders?
With the second overall pick, that's a problem because there's no way they're going.
You don't get the top guy,
right? And the Raiders are getting the top guy with Mendoza. So the Jets kind of have to just be content with the best player available, and I don't know if that is what they truly want. But there's nothing they can do about it unless the Raiders pull something where they get out of the number 1 spot, which I don't think so.
Both those teams are crazy enough to do almost anything. No, that's the reality. The Raiders could be like, we'll give you all our draft picks for Jalen Hurts. And, Howie's going to be like, well, we can't say no to that. Like, they could do anything crazy. They're insane.
Well, just actually to go back to the Eagles, the Eagles losing Dallas Goedert, that announcement came out today.
Yeah, well, they haven't lost him. He wants to test free agency.
Yeah, I mean,
I highly doubt they're going to re-sign him.
Right,
He's 31, injury prone. Yes, he's a locker room leader. He's a fan favorite. Yada yada yada. I was going into this offseason fully convinced that we were going to carry 0 tight ends on the roster until draft day. And I think that's what it's shaping up to be. I didn't expect any of these guys to come back. I think they're going to target a tight end day 2. We've had great success there in the past several generations. We went from Selleck to Ertz to Goddard. That's an incredible tight end run.
Lucky. That's very lucky to have that.
No, keep the luck going.
What are you on the tables?
Yeah.
Don't leave the hot table.
Let it ride. I'm just saying we've shown good success in drafting tight ends on day 2 in those second and third rounds. Let's see where it goes.
Okay. All right. Well, anyway, the whole point of that was I was going to say, like, if Howie knows that 2026 is a down year, maybe he would take an offer from the Raiders or something.
Why not?
You know,
you take the offer from the Raiders, you turn it around, you trade it for more first-round picks. You just keep trading like Madden video game style.
Yeah.
Until you get the first 10 picks in the draft. And then you can choose whatever set of starters you want.
You could pick a whole college team.
You can pick a whole college team. You just go down, you're like offensive line, quarterback, offensive line, running back, wide receiver. You get all the starters.
There you go. Perfect.
That's what I did Madden 2003. It should work for everybody, right?
Yeah, isn't that how this game works?
That's how football works in real life, right? No?
Yeah.
Did the video game lie to me?
Well, it's going to be an interesting off-season or non-playing season, as Roger Goodell calls it.
I just think too many quarterbacks and not enough teams. We're going to see a lot of forced retirements or weird, like Aaron Rodgers being a backup or Russell Wilson being a backup.
I think it's too many meh quarterbacks.
Yeah.
I think that's the problem.
I think that's what it is. None of these quarterbacks are better than like a 7 out of 10. You know, no team is like stretching for one of these guys.
I think the one that would have caused chaos would have been if Daniel Jones got into free agency. But
they put
Colts,
the transition tag on him.
Yeah, the Colts have put the transition tag on him. So, I mean, there's still a chance he could end up in free agency, but chances are Daniel Jones is going to be sticking with the Colts. But
so we'll see.
I think that would have been if he entered free agency, he would have been 1.
Yeah, he would have been 1, and then everybody else.
He looked unstoppable with the Colts. It's amazing.
He was good.
It's amazing how the right system made him look so good.
Which again really speaks to Anthony Richardson, though, right?
Yeah. Yep.
So yeah, a lot of pieces. We'll see where they land. We'll keep you guys posted as we head through the non-playing season.
That's right, and. Mikey will keep you abreast on it because he is anxious to mention any football talk.
It's all I can do during the dark days.
No, get ready for other sports.
The dark days of golf and March Madness.
Yeah, that's right. March Madness is coming up.
March is here. Where's the madness?
It's coming, Mike. It's developing.
Oh, okay.
Actually, Miami, Ohio, they're undefeated right now, 31-0. They're going to be...
I don't know what that means.
It means
great, good for them.
They're going to be
mad. They're mad.
Get ready. Get ready. Anyway, we'll talk about them when it's time for college basketball in a week or two. But for right now, we got to take a break. But don't go anywhere. We will have the entertainment entree and then the non-fortune cookie odd news when we come back from the break. This is the Crispy Noodle Podcast. We'll be right back.
Ready for the weekend? Happy Friday. Hi, my name's Marie, and I'm an artist who's been making Happy Friday doodles every week for over 7 years. And now you can own my art collection in this Volume 1 and Volume 2 art series. These doodles span across multiple themes, yearly festivities, various countries, languages, and more. Both coffee table books have something for everyone and are the perfect conversation starter or gift for a friend. Really, anyone who enjoys a good weekend. Available on Amazon, Ingram, BookBaby, Barnes & Noble, and more. Visit happyfridaydoodles.com/books and get your copies today. Let's celebrate the best day of the week. Happy Friday.
Crispy Noodle Podcast. Did you hear this?
A man accused of robbing 4 Alabama Subway sandwich shops allegedly confessed that he needed revenge as a disgruntled customer because he was mad that the famous Jared diet didn't work for him and he needed his money back.
He got up to 4. How you not catch the guy after 2? Speaking from giant fat guys, we don't run fast.
Nope, no, we don't.
The fact that he escaped from 3, he's doing pretty good with his diet. Because
that is the new Subway diet. Rob Subway.
Jesus
Run away.
First of all, I'm so fat. The game planning, I would stop at the door of the first one. I'm like, I'm sweating too much. I gotta go home.
Well, 18-year-old Zachary Torrance was arrested and charged with first-degree robbery.
Wait a minute. He's 18 years old and he's fat? He's just lazy. Wait till you're 30, Zachary.
Well, Torrance allegedly entered the Hueytown Subway store. He demanded the cashier open the register.
As he breathed heavily. Did you, hold on, give me a second. Can you, I should have brought a note. Yeah, you know what, I'm just gonna go, can I just get a water first? Water? Oh, thanks. Holy shit, these things aren't even close to each other. You know what? Just call the cops. I'm done. I'm going to sit and wait in the air. Is it cool if I wait in the air? I want to wait in the air conditioner.
Torrance was arrested after a citizen saw the robbery footage and recognized the suspect from shopping at the Hueytown Walmart later that day.
Here's a shocker.
Yeah. Well, Torrance is currently in the jail on a $250,000 bond. So, there you go.
I should have wrote a note.
Would have been easier. You just slide it. You don't have to.
Here, read this. Read this. Can I get a cup of ice? Oh, Lord, Jesus Christ. Torrance, what are your demands? This is the detective. Listen, I need a wet towel, a fan, a cup of ice, some juice would be nice.
Should have used the card, man. It would have been much easier.
Check out thecrispynoodle.com.
Yeah, we're back here on the Crispy Noodle Podcast. We've got some news to report in video games, TV, movies, streaming. So let's jump right into it right now because some of it may affect you sooner than you think. I know it's going to affect Mikey coming up.
That's so ominous.
Yeah, that's right. Yes, there you go. It's already affecting.
There we go. It's already affecting us.
Yeah, it's slowly but surely it's going to affect Mike. But it'll affect everyone. So everyone stay tuned and listen because it's time for the entertainment entree.
This is the entertainment entree, featuring news in movies.
The Simpson guy writes to movies. Dear Die Hard, you rock. Especially when that guy was on the roof.
Music.
What is that? I know what that is. That's music.
Video games.
Do a barrel roll. To barrel roll, press C or R twice.
Celebrities.
You really know Warren Beatty? Yes, I do. I took a leak next to him once at the Golden Globes.
And more.
We were the all singing, all dancing crap at the world.
It's time for the entertainment entree.
All right, we are officially in entertainment entree territory. Let's kick it off with the segment where Mike is going to let you know what you should keep an eye out for this upcoming weekend with new movie, TV, and video game properties in Mike's This Week in Entertainment. All right, Mikey, what do you got for the people?
All right, well, first up in movies, Hoppers is the latest animated film from Pixar. In this sci-fi adventure comedy, scientists have discovered a way for humans to, quote-unquote, hop human consciousness into lifelike robotic animals, allowing them to communicate with other animals. The story follows an animal lover who seizes an opportunity to use the technology, uncovering mysteries within the animal world that are beyond anything she could have imagined. The film marks a little bit of a return to form for Pixar, with the movie earning a 97% on Rotten Tomatoes, with average scores typically in the high 70s. So if you're looking for some good family fun Pixar type stuff, go check out Hoppers in theaters this week. In television, oh, am I excited for this one? The Dinosaurs comes to Netflix. It's a 4-part documentary about the rise and fall of the dinosaurs.
Nicki Minaj is not going to be happy with
Nicki Minaj is not happy, but I am, because this is produced by Steven Spielberg and narrated by Morgan Freeman. I mean, dinosaurs, Steven Spielberg, Morgan Freeman. It's a perfect combination. You got to check it out. That's The Dinosaurs on Netflix. Come on. Are you telling me you don't like any dinosaurs?
I'm not a big dinosaur guy. I don't know. I missed the boat on it.
They're giant bird, dragon, lizard things that they're like hundreds of feet big. They ruled the world for hundreds of millions of years.
They don't anymore.
They defy... They do, though. Birds are technically dinosaurs. Look it up.
Oh, okay.
It's 100% true. They call them modern-day dinosaurs.
Yeah. Anybody can get a memo to the people behind Jurassic Park, like, hey, to me it was the horror element of Jurassic Park that sold, not the dinosaurs.
That's why the first movie is the only good one, because they understood the premise of it is not just a dinosaur movie and a sci-fi movie, it's a horror movie. You're bringing all these things together, and Steven Spielberg did it, and that's why I'm excited for his take on, a more scientific approach to it.
All right, there we go. I'm glad you're happy.
The Dinosaurs on Netflix. Go check it out. But we have more big news in video games. Pokemon Pokopia is the perfect cozy game releasing this week on Switch 2. It basically combines Pokemon and Animal Crossing for a cozy game overload. You play as Ditto, the Pokemon that can turn into anything, and you turn into a person. And you find Pokemon and you bring them to your farm, and then do you enslave them to farm
wait
for
a
you?
minute.
Is this a cozy game, or is this like some kind of dystopian Pokemon future?
Is this, some sort of Pokemonception? Because you're a Pokemon.
You're a Pokemon playing as a human.
Enslaving other
who's
Pokemon.
Catching Pokemon. Well,
I thought that's against the rules. Pokemon shouldn't be able to catch other Pokemon.
Yeah. I don't know. But I'll let you know how it goes.
What's happening?
I think I might actually get it, because I've been looking for something to fill the void of Stardew Valley and Animal Crossing and like another like farming sim cozy game. Do you not like the farming sim cozy games?
Not
You don't like dinosaurs. You don't like cozy games.
Yeah, you're misfiring here. I don't even really like. I'm not like a big animated guy either. You're 3 strikes, you're out.
Oh my goodness. Well, if you're
I'm going back to Balatro.
She's going back to Balatro. Well, if you're like Rich, then you got nothing to look forward to this weekend. But if you're like me, that's what we're looking forward to this week in entertainment.
I still appreciate the effort, Mike. That's what matters.
I try. Look, these are some of the biggest properties in these 3 arenas, so we got to talk about it.
It does sound like that you're going to have a good weekend then, because these are all up your alley.
Oh, yeah, man.
So good for you.
You know I'm checking out the dinosaurs and maybe Pokemon Pokopia. I don't know.
Right.
We'll see.
And I'll just go back to Balatro.
But you go back to Balatro, and looks like we'll all be going back to Paramount, just like Warner Brothers did. We have an update to the Warner Brothers Discovery acquisition, and, just after we finished recording, basically, last week.
No, God! No, God, please, no! 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 No!
So last week, we reported that Paramount had offered a new super best superior offer to Warner Brothers Discovery of about $31, $32 per share, and that Warner Brothers was entertaining the offer. Well, we can now finally say officially that Warner Brothers has decided to break up with Netflix and switch to Paramount for their acquiring partner. So Paramount is set to acquire Warner Brothers Discovery and all of its catalog. This is a $111 billion deal.
I declare bankruptcy!
But what the hell is money?
It's all made up, because wait until you hear some of the other details of this, and you'll see just how insane and made up this is. So $111 billion is the final price tag. It's expected to take about 6 to 18 months to close, depending on how it passes regulatory hurdles, which, given the current administration, it will soar straight through probably. One of the other crazy things about this deal is that Paramount and Warner Brothers had to pay Netflix $2.8 billion as a breakup fee.
I declare bankruptcy!
So $111 billion plus another almost $3 billion. Get this, though. These companies, both of them, are hugely in debt. And with all their combined debt, plus however the money works out for this deal, the new joint venture between Paramount and Warner Brothers Discovery would expect to carry a debt load of $79 billion.
It's about to get all stupid up in here!
What are numbers? What are money?
I think these companies are like Howie Roseman and the Eagles' salary cap. They just move them around. Just like, oh, we'll take this number, we'll move it here. There you go, new number. It's like The Office, a Cleven.
These numbers don't make any sense.
No, it's crazy.
It's crazy. How is even a bank even authorizing any money to these companies? These numbers don't make sense.
Assets. So this is what I'm worried about because Warner Brothers Discovery already has a habit of this. When Warner Brothers Discovery acquired, Time Warner, the parent company of HBO, one of the things they did to reduce their debt was, we reported on it heavily, was removing content outright from its platforms. They took a Batgirl movie that was completely finished, and they said, we're not going to release it. They use it as a tax write-off. So what I fear could happen is just more of what we saw with how they handled HBO Max and some of those properties, just by completely removing them from all the platforms, obliterating them from existence to use them as tax write-offs to reduce their revenue and try to make back some of the debt.
But you have a $79 billion debt.
They're going to claw it back $1 billion at a time by removing our favorite shows and movies. I don't know.
Is each one worth $1 billion?
I don't know how the accounting nerds do it in finance, but they'll figure out a way.
I can understand the Batgirl movie because that didn't come out. So
and a superhero movie is worth, depending on how much money you spend on, a couple $100 million.
Yeah.
So that makes a sizable dent. But
and that also didn't come out.
Right.
So I can understand that you're not collecting the revenue that you expected to collected.
Residuals.
So
every nickel and dime, we don't gotta pay this company and this actor and this actress. And you multiply that by the number of episodes, the number of series. I don't know how it works out.
I don't think
it's a cost savings.
I don't think the residuals though would even come up to a molehill compared to $79 billion.
Well, I'm sure they'll come up with other unique, creative ways to do it, like raising prices on streaming services.
I think that's the more likely answer.
How about inserting more ads into streaming services?
Yeah, that
Remember
I can
when
see.
Streaming services weren't like cable? Now all of a sudden they're looking a whole lot like cable.
That's what I think is the more likely action. Prepare for larger hikes, because I love this too. Part of the press release was they made this big thing of ooh, you're going to be able to watch Paramount and HBO in the same app. Woo! Well, guess what? That means your two $15 charges a month. It's going to
be one
zoom
$30
up.
charge.
No, it's going to be $35 because now we got to charge another bit of convenience. So it'll be $35, $40 a month.
And they'll also recoup a little bit by having some kind of
so much convenience.
The other
convenience coming out of my ass.
The other part of convenience is that they'll probably pick up a few extra dollars per subscriber with more password sharing revenue. That's a new thing that streamers do. Is if you want to share your password, you got to pay an extra $6 because
pay another $35. We'll give you a $5 discount, you bastard.
Yeah.
You cheap bastard.
Oh man, there's really nothing that I like about this deal.
No.
That Netflix was a good partner, but I liked the prospect of Netflix better than I do Paramount. Paramount has a lot of issues with this deal. Part of its funding comes from Saudi Arabia. Nobody's talking about, it's not all coming from there, but part of it is coming from Saudi Arabia and the I forget what it's called, the Saudi Investment Fund.
Yep.
So we can't ignore that fact. We can't ignore the fact that Paramount parent company Viacom has run into some issues recently with censoring a lot of its creators.
Yeah,
coming
fun.
down on 60 Minutes, preventing them from airing segments, coming down on outright canceling Stephen Colbert.
And John Oliver's contract ends in 2026.
John Oliver's contract ends. Also, now they get CNN. So,
oh, fun.
I don't like this deal for so many reasons.
Oh, good for you.
Yeah, this is not good. The only hope I have, and I think Netflix is kind of hoping as well, that maybe just all these numbers can't pay off in the long run.
The math ain't mathin'.
Because Netflix will happily take $2.8 billion and let all the risk go on Paramount to figure out how they're going to come up with their payment plan to figure out how they're going to repay $79 billion.
Yeah, I mean, weirdly enough, Netflix kind of came out ahead on this. They didn't spend a dime. They made $3 billion.
Yeah, just casually.
They're like, oh, cool.
$3 billion.
$3 billion.
Thank you.
It's like their best quarter.
We'll make another Stranger Things.
Really?
Yeah, we'll do that.
Yeah, so I
we'll make another Netflix house.
Don't go to Netflix house, people. That's another issue. No, it's literally it is just data mining.
Yeah.
If you read some articles about it, it's just they have cameras everywhere. They like monitor your reaction to exhibits to try and see like what works best and what sells best. They're just data mining you as a human. It's crazy.
Fun.
So to recap, Paramount is officially acquiring Warner Brothers Discovery for $111 billion. A lot of issues with this, from the potential erasure of content to price hikes to concerns over censorship and foreign investments. So just, I think bad from top to bottom.
Yeah.
Bad news.
The only hope, though, maybe Paramount goes so deep in debt that it sinks them.
Yeah. Can another media company buy? Can like Disney buy them or something? For as bad as Disney is, at least they don't take money from the Saudis, right?
Yeah, that's a good point. All right, let's leave the doom and gloom. Let's go to some better future news from PlayStation.
Yeah, so in a more positive note, we have some PlayStation news. First, a quick rumor. There were some rumors swirling around online about a new game and or series in the God of War universe. So what some of the major leakers have been reporting is that Sony Santa Monica is currently working on a new game, potentially a new spin-off series within the God of War universe, and that it is currently in development, and it will focus Faye as a main playable character. For those of you not in the know, Faye is Kratos' love/wife in the Norse saga. And she's of, I guess, giantess descent, and that gameplay will be more similar to older God of War games, so more hack and slash, more of a return to brutal, fast, action-first kind of gameplay. Rich, what do you make of this prospect, that the first spin-off series would be Faye and not, say, another character from one of the pantheons or even Atreus himself?
Yeah, I'm a little concerned about that because
we know nothing about this character. Like, I think it has the potential to be cool, but I mean, I don't know, maybe not knowing works in its benefit though.
Maybe, because I mean, at some point Faye ends up with Kratos.
Right.
So that part's written out, but I guess everything before that isn't. I don't know. I don't know.
And obviously this is prequel territory here.
I almost kind of wish that if you're going to do and this is being labeled as a spin-off series, right?
Yes.
I almost kind of wish, if you're going to go this route, start with a whole new
God of War.
Yeah. Start off with a whole new pantheon of gods, a new culture, and start with a fresh new character.
I mean, that would be cool too.
I think that would have been a better way to start off a spin-off series than try to go back.
Yeah, that's
a weird prequel.
That's a tougher sell though, not having a direct connection to our God of War, right?
I mean, the series is called God of War.
You could do any God of War.
You need some sort of God of War.
Or why not a character that we've seen? Why not Tyr or maybe even
Yeah.
like
Actually, that's a good idea.
or like Athena or Ares from the first trilogy.
Yeah, right there. There you go. I think those would have been more stable ideas.
I honestly thought we were going to get an Atreus game before anything else.
Yeah.
And maybe that's why they're looking at Faye, because like Atreus is such an obvious choice.
I don't know. Sometimes you got to be careful when you think of like, ooh, I need to be different.
You don't want to outsmart yourself.
Right. You outsmart yourself. Right now, that's a weird choice to me. I'm not sure if I'm going to like it.
Yeah. So we'll have to see how it works out. I will say that the one benefit it has going for it is that this is the A team at Sony Santa Monica. This isn't like that recent 2D side scroller where it's being
that was weird too.
It's being developed by like another team. Like, no, this is Sony Santa Monica, the same group that brought you God of War OG, God of War Norse Saga. So it's in good hands with the same creative team. It just really depends on how they portray Faye and the adventures that they take her on. Like, there's such potential there with her life before Kratos. It really does leave a lot open to interpretation and exploration. But you got to nail the story and the combat. So a lot of question marks, but like high ceiling, but we also don't know where the ceiling is.
We don't know where the floor is.
We don't know where the floor is either. Yeah, it's a lot of unknowns. Yeah. So we got that bit of news. The other bit of news, another rumor swirling around online, is that PlayStation is going to be shifting its PC strategy. So recently, PlayStation has made a habit of releasing their exclusive games like Spider-Man, The Last of Us, Uncharted, etc., on PC a few years after the console release. Well, recent rumors suggest that they are going to actively begin scaling back that strategy and reprioritize keeping first-party exclusives exclusive on PlayStation consoles. Rich, what do you think about this? This is like such a 180. They went like all in on the PC releases, where every major game was hitting PC like 2 years after release, and now they're like, nope, never mind.
Yeah, that's a shame.
Do you think that the PC thing didn't work out, and
maybe
they're like, forget it, or
maybe it didn't. Maybe they thought they were going to get more sales of the games, and it didn't.
I think to get the biggest sales, you have to day and date release with the console version, but that would kill any reason for people to own a PlayStation. So they were never going to go that route.
No.
So did they just have their expectations out of whack? Like, oh, we'll release The Last of Us like 7 years later. No, actually more like 15 years later, and they'll do just as well.
Yeah,
were their expectations just totally out of whack?
If that was their expectation, yeah, that was definitely wrong. It's just a shame because I want people, not everybody has a PlayStation. I want people. I know a lot of people that play PC.
You want them to experience it.
Yeah, I want them to have the games that I can play, and have them experience the stories I experience.
Yeah.
So it's a little bit concerning in that realm.
It's a little disappointing for PC players, definitely. And, because I like the idea that more people can experience the stories and everything. And I really didn't see any flaw to releasing the exclusives like 2+ years after.
Right. As long as there's like a couple years gap.
Right.
I think it's fine.
I guess Sony's worry was that if people know that they're going to do it, maybe they'll just wait 2 or 3 years for it to come out on PC. But you still have a really large contingent of loyal diehard PlayStation fans that are going to have a console and play the game sooner than that. Because for example, just because I know The Last of Us Part 3 is going to be on PC 15 years from now doesn't mean I'm going to wait 15 years. I'm still going to have a PlayStation console because I like PlayStation games.
Yeah.
I don't think it would detract from people who are already bought into the ecosystem, who are already fans, right? So it's like curious to me. I think what's really driving it is they saw that Xbox basically gave its last raspy death breath, breath of death or whatever, that they've basically decided, forget it, we're not going to make exclusives anymore. And PlayStation's like, cool, we don't need to compete.
Yeah,
I think it's
simple 1+1 equation.
I think that's simple. It's like PlayStation had to be on PC to compete with Xbox in a non-console space, and Xbox was like, forget it, we're just going to give you all your games. Like Halo was on PlayStation.
Yeah, Yeah.
So PlayStation's like, cool, we won, and now they're just going to retreat into their shell, and it's going to be Nintendo versus Sony for exclusives. You're either a Mario person or you're an Uncharted and God of War person.
Yeah.
That's how it's going to be. So, curious move from Sony, but not totally illogical given the landscape, I guess.
Yeah, that's the way I feel about it as well.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that'll wrap up entertainment entree, but we still have one more segment, folks. It is time for the non-fortune cookie odd news.
Snack time!
Oh no, what have you done?
What is the charge? Eating a meal? A succulent Chinese meal?
Howard, excuse me, but your wife's cookies are out of this world.
Who told you you can eat my cookies?
You've opened up the non-fortune cookie odd news.
Holy shnikes.
Manda de basata. I don't make this stuff up.
No, go past this part. In fact, never play this again.
I'll take a pound of nuts.
That's a lot of nuts! That'll be $4, baby! You want fries with that?
And you, sir, are you waiting to receive my limp penis?
Oh, it's Hoagie Fest. Let me pull over to this asteroid. What?
This is the non-fortune cookie odd news.
Oh, these cookies! Put that cookie down now!
What does Rich have in store for us?
So sit back, get everything you need to get from the kitchen. Be sure and empty the bladders, go to the bathroom, because you're in for a hell of a ride.
Woo, odd news.
That's right, everyone. It's time for the non-fortune cookie odd news here in the non-fortune cookie odd news. Rich researches the news, he reads the news, and I react to the news. He finds a weird and wacky story and keeps it hidden from me, which ensures that all of my reactions are my genuine gut reactions to hearing this story for the very first time. I don't know what's about to happen. You guys don't know what's about to happen. And even Rich doesn't know what's about to happen because these stories always take us down wacky and wild paths. And I'm ready to get started. Where are we heading to?
Now, who is this guy in Florida?
It's Florida, and they're crazy.
Should have known.
Interesting little twist, though. The man is originally from Kentucky in this story.
Okay.
So
all right.
He's
so
doing...
It's like 1.5 states.
Yeah, he's doing a little bit of role-playing.
He's from Kentucky, role-playing as a Floridian.
Yeah.
Got it.
All right, so we're going to talk about the case of 50-year-old James Farthing.
I like to kick, stretch, and kick. I'm 50. 50 years old.
Yep.
James Farthing. That's like a
Farthing.
I feel like it's like a colonial name. Like I feel like very colonial when you say that.
Boy.
Farthing.
James Farthing.
Like ye old English, right?
Well, he's ye old something.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
So what did our Farthing friend get up to?
All right. So first off, this guy had a stroke of good luck because last year this dude, James Farthing, collected a Powerball jackpot of $167.3 million.
I'd buy that for $1.
That's awesome.
That's a pickup. Woo!
That is a good one.
So living it up, this guy, James Farthing. So, I guess, you got all this money, you might as well spend it.
Oh, man. I've heard these types of stories before. People win a lottery, and they're like, just immediately blow it.
Oh, well.
Is that what happened?
I mean, not yet.
Oh, okay.
You know what? I guess he decided to have some fun with it, and he decided to be a Florida man.
Oh, God.
Now, who is this guy in Florida?
It's Florida, and they're crazy.
So, as part of his winning celebration, he decided to go to Florida.
Mistake number one.
Yeah, right there.
Never go to Florida.
Yeah.
Not with that much money.
Nope. So, yeah, he was going to celebrate there in St. Pete Beach.
St. Pete Beach? I feel like we've heard that place
I feel like
before.
we have. I think we've been there before.
Yeah, it sounds familiar.
St. Pete Beach. So that's where he decided to live it up during this winter. Because he's got the money now. He doesn't have to deal with the snow in the winter. He can go right to Florida, enjoy the sunny weather.
Why not? Weird. It's near Tampa.
Okay, so he could be a Buccaneers fan if he wants to.
Just like kind of like Central Florida. I don't know why Tampa, not like Miami. Miami is like the hip, fun, like party. Anyway, whatever.
I mean, maybe 50. I don't know. Maybe he doesn't want to go too far over the edge.
That's a fair point. That's a fair point.
I'm 50. 50 years old.
He's trying to be reasonable.
Yeah. Yeah, somewhat reasonable. Yeah. Yeah, right. So he decided to go to the Trade Winds Resort.
Okay.
I guess that's his spot to go to. According to the police there, police were called to the hotel bar there at the Trade Winds Resort to deal with a man who, in the 911 report, is said as just a man basically trying to fight everyone at the bar.
This cannot be made good. It's shameful. It's a shameful, shameful day.
That's awesome.
I love how that's in the police report.
Just trying to fight everyone.
Yeah, this guy's just trying to fight everybody. Help. There's like an elderly woman. He's going to fight her.
This old guy's just punching people. Help.
Yeah, help.
No, I'm gonna fucking kill you, motherfucker, old style.
Just gonna fight everyone. I'll fight you.
He's the former mayor of Philadelphia.
Yeah, Rizzo. Yeah,
I'm surprised you don't have any clips of that.
Yeah, I never. You know what? I should have done that.
Frank
Rizzo.
1, 2, tree.
Rizzo, yeah.
All three of you.
Yeah,
right?
1, 2, tree. I take you all in that alley.
You lush.
You're a lush.
He is the lush.
Oh my God, yeah.
So anyway, he's doing his best Frank Rizzo impersonation by just trying to pick fights with people.
Look that up when you get a moment. Yeah, the Frank Rizzo.
Yeah, I hope
clip.
people do, or else they won't get the reference.
Maybe we have to bring that back next week. Review Frank Rizzo.
We might have to. Yeah.
That iconic interview. But yeah, this guy, he's drunk at the bar and he's gonna fight everybody. Part of his reasoning was literally, "Don't F with me. I'm a millionaire. I'm a millionaire."
This cannot be made good. It's shameful. It's a shameful, shameful day.
That's such a bad strategy to be flaunting that like that.
I'd buy that for $1.
Yeah.
That's how you get knifed in the parking lot. By staggering around drunk at the bar going, I'm a millionaire. I just won the lottery.
Well, here's the funny part. I guess because he was so drunk, nobody at the bar believed him.
I guess that's a strategy.
Fellow patrons called him delusional, an idiot, and a moron.
This cannot be made good. It's shameful. It's a shameful, shameful day.
'Cause you done goofed.
You know, he may have just stumbled onto something, because I've heard that previous lottery winners have issues where they sometimes get mugged or their houses get broken into by people looking to steal the lottery winnings. But if you throw people off the scent by being essentially a drunken vagrant, nobody will try to mug you for the money.
Oh,
that's not a bad idea.
Well, maybe that could work for other lottery winners. But for this farthing guy, he let the money get to his head too much.
Yeah.
Because when cops were called onto the scene to separate Farthing from somebody who was going to take him up on his offer, the guy Farthing tried to grapple the cop. Oh no!
Nope.
No!
Wrong, 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 wrong. You're wrong.
That's not good.
I don't care how much money you have. That is not a good idea.
I don't think cops like that.
No, they don't. And as a matter of fact, he was held at gunpoint because of that. And we have a still from the body camera.
Lovely.
So if you have the video feed, there it is. There's the man.
Is that?
Yes, that's all tattoos. He's covered in tattoos.
He is covered.
Yeah.
It's about to get all stupid up in here.
Yep.
I thought that was a weird shirt.
No, it's not a shirt.
So for audio-only listeners, it looks like he's wearing a shirt, but it is just all tattoo.
Yeah, from neck to torso. That is all ink.
That's a lot of tattoo.
I mean, when you got all that money, you can do that if you want.
I guess so, yeah.
Yeah, tattoos aren't cheap, by the way.
Let me tell you. Also, that's a lot of needles.
Yeah. You better like all those needles coming.
I could never get a tattoo for that reason alone.
Yeah.
Could you Look at all the places he got tattooed, though. All the little like joints, like the sensitive spots. Oh, I can't even think about it.
Yeah. And this guy lands $167 million Powerball victory.
Why?
Yeah. Why?
Why not me? I guess I would have to play to win.
Well, yeah, that's your first mistake.
That's
Mike.
my first mistake. I got to play to win.
Yeah. But yeah, for the ladies of fate, I don't know why they chose this guy to receive $167 million Powerball jackpot.
So this dude is just staggering around this hotel bar, completely obliterated, trying to fight people.
Yeah.
Okay.
Without a shirt on either. So there you go. He's
Without a shirt on, that's right. Yeah, because this is the body cam footage of that incident.
Yeah. So I mean, it is Florida. I guess that's normal.
I guess.
It's too hot.
It is very hot.
I cannot be expected to wear a shirt.
It's too hot. My clothes are coming off.
So yeah, this guy was trying to fight everybody at the Trade Winds Resort bar.
Wow.
So yeah, and then this is when things went bad. He decided to try and grapple the cop, which that's not good.
I feel like that's an assault charge right there.
Yep. Deputy Nicholas Aristoto punched him in the face. There you go. Bam. I hope that woke you up.
Oh, good for you.
Oh, now you fucked up. You have fucked up now.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, he did.
Yep.
When Aristotle punches you, it's not good. It sounded like you said Aristotle.
Aristoco.
I like
close.
Aristotle.
It's close. Not quite Aristotle. All right. He then tried a kick. Good.
Why not?
Sure. Oh, yeah, that guy. Yeah, he's going to, just
try everything you can.
Yeah, turn into Jet Li over here.
He's gonna kick his way out.
Yeah, so much for that. When he realized that neither attack was going to work on the cops, he tried to make a run for the hotel exit when he was promptly tased by the cops.
Oh, now you fucked up. You have fucked up now.
There you go. That's actual audio.
Yeah, that was live audio.
Yeah. All right. Well, at that point, he was arrested, and he was he pleaded guilty. At least he acknowledges right off the bat. He
tried to fight and escape and run, and at the end of it, he's like, "Yeah, I did it.
Yeah,
my bad."
Right. He pleaded guilty to a misdemeanor battery and obstruction of justice charges. He had to pay $1,000, serve 9 days in the county lockup, and had to complete an 8-hour anger management class.
You know, if I were a judge and I saw how much he had just won, I would have taken way more.
Yeah.
Right?
I mean,
I think that when you commit a crime...
Wait, this goes back to our original point. Is there like a menu list of like what crimes equal what the fines are? Or is it just the judge's discretion?
I think there must be some kind of like
is there a menu?
Minimum and maximum.
I want to see a menu. I want to see like what can I legally get away with for this
like
amount of
money. The
money?
judge just like goes to a giant spreadsheet. He's like, over, yeah, okay, it's $756. There,
got
it.
it.
No, but I think.
Oh wait, there was a hammer involved. Wait a minute. That's
wait, hold on. I got to add
times 1.5.
Carry the one. Okay, 1,100.
Yeah, I want to know if there's something like that the judges.
What's the arithmetic behind? What's the arithmetic driving this whole thing?
Yeah, is there a menu? Is there a list? Is there a spreadsheet?
What if it's like an app on their computer? They like plug in all like the different things, all the variables, like how many punches, how many weapons, how many of this, and like you fill out this form and it spits out a number at the end.
Right. That's what I want to know. Is there that, or is it just the judge who makes up a number off top of his head?
I hope it's more formalized than just judges making up random numbers, because that'd be crazy.
Yeah.
Although I will say, in reality, this is serious. I think based on the amount of money you make, if you commit a crime, you should pay more of a fine. Like if Joe Schmoes like us commit a crime, sure, whatever it is, $1,000. If somebody's making $100 million, the fine should be $100,000. Like it should be, like it should scale.
No, Mike, that's not America. in America, the amount of money directly correlates to what you can legally get away with.
The amount of wealth you have is how good of a person you are.
And thus, I want there to be a menu available to all millionaires and billionaires so that we can all know logistically what we can get away with.
Oh, I see what you mean. You mean literally like, okay, what can I afford this month?
Yes.
Ooh, armed robbery. That sounds fun.
I want a Waffle House style menu to be delivered.
Let's see. Okay. Ooh, battery, breaking and entering. They're going through the B's. Battery, breaking and entering.
I guess you could list it alphabetical. Yeah.
Burglary. These are some good options this month.
Bar fight.
What's the special?
Yeah, what's the
Grand Theft Auto. Ooh, now I haven't had that in a while. I'll have the Grand Theft Auto, please. Yes, sir, right away. What kind of car would you like to steal? Do you have any Ferraris? I'm sorry, the best we could do is a Lamborghini. Okay, I'll do the Lamborghini.
That's good.
Like, what is this ultra post-capitalist society of like?
This is what the billionaires do. They get a menu.
Yes.
They get a menu of everything that they
all
can
the
afford.
crimes are allowed to commit. Yeah.
I think that should be a thing.
And the price.
Why not?
It's not a penalty, it's a price. Because when you make that kind of money, that's what it is.
We're in post-capitalist fall. Why not?
Yeah, let's look. The empire's falling. Let's
have fun.
Let's just have fun. Devolve into anarchy. Why not? I say you're right. Let's print out the menu. We'll pass it out. We'll leave it like flyers in mailboxes. Yeah. These are the crimes you commit and how much they cost.
Make it nice and laminated so you don't spill coffee on it in the morning.
So you can reuse them. You know?
Right.
Yeah.
We want to have all. We want to make sure the millionaires and billionaires have all their information.
Look, if we're going to do it, we're going to do it right. Okay.
Yeah.
It's got to be nice. Presentation matters.
Yes.
Okay.
So that's what I want. I want to see that. I bet you the judges have something like that.
They probably do.
Yeah.
In that like binder they have, they like flip to the back and it's like a little cheat sheet.
Yeah. So, and Farthing is also scheduled to come back to court on April 2nd to review his anger management class, whether or not it is fulfilled or not. So there you go. All because you won a Powerball jackpot, you still have to face some inconvenient letter of the law.
Yeah.
Not a whole lot.
I'm going to take a wild leap of faith and say that's not the first time he's been arrested, but that's certainly the first time he hasn't had to worry about making bail.
That's also just a weird thing to do, just to show up at like a resort bar and just challenge everybody to a fight.
And you know what? I looked it up. I'm just going to say it's not the nicest. It's 4-star. You couldn't splurge for a 5-star? Now that you had $100 million?
Beat up another millionaire.
Why are you cheaping out?
Yeah. Hey, that's something. How about that? We sell the millionaires boxing. How about that? Let's do that.
Like millionaire versus millionaire?
Yeah.
Like two people fighting each other?
Yeah. There you go. Put that on pay-per-view.
They don't fight each other. They fight pores. Come on, Rich.
Yes.
Get real here.
Millionaires versus
the
poor
pores.
schmuck.
Yeah.
Millionaire versus schmuck coming this fall to Fox.
That's to Paramount WB.
There you go. Coming.
That's how they're going to make back their debt.
Yes. Coming this fall to Paramount.
You know what's the worst thing is that people would legitimately watch that.
Yes.
And probably cheer for the millionaire for some reason.
Well, here's what you're going to do. The Paramount, what they're going to do is there's going to be power-ups, the Paramount power-ups. And only the millionaire can afford them.
What do you mean power-ups? Like what? They get like to bring a chainsaw into the ring? Like, what do you mean power-ups?
Not death.
Like video game power-ups?
But like they get like
a steel chair.
Yeah. Or
so messed up.
The schmuck has to only fight one-handed.
This is Or like they have to hop around on one leg. I love how this is ridiculous, but also a scathing commentary. It like actually works though.
Yes. So
be
aware, coming this fall.
Coming this fall. It's gonna take the TV world by storm.
The millionaires versus the schmucks.
Millionaires versus the schmucks.
With the Paramount power-ups.
I like it. It's dystopian, but I'll probably tune in.
Yeah, it's gonna happen.
It's gonna happen.
Get ready.
We're so close already.
Get ready for coming this fall on Paramount Plus.
It wins an Emmy.
It's gonna.
It unseats Amazing Race and Survivor as the best reality show.
It beats Naked and Afraid. The pinnacle of TV.
Right.
Oh my God!
We're gonna study this era in the history books.
Yes.
Oh
there
man.
you go.
Wow.
Put that to the bank. It's gonna happen.
Oh boy.
I'm calling it right now. All right, there you go. I now I'm giving Paramount ideas to get out of its debt. We need to stop.
Oh yeah.
I don't want to give them any more free ideas. Next idea. You got to pay me. All right. This is what we do here on the Crispy Noodle Podcast. Your first idea is free. After that, you got to pay us.
Right. We're like analysts, right?
Yeah. Take that.
Oh boy.
All right, we got to start wrapping this up. This has been the Crispy Noodle Podcast. If you like what you heard, if you liked our crazy ideas and our discussion, make sure you go to thecrispynoodle.com. Make sure you follow us on social media. But most importantly, make sure you have a way to get the podcast sent to you every week. 2 main ways that we do it. First one is on YouTube. Go to YouTube and search Crispy Noodle Podcast and hit that red subscribe button so that you get the podcast sent to you every week when it goes and is available. Second main way is we put the video podcast up on Spotify, so you can listen to us on Spotify. But you can also put Spotify on in the background and listen to us as an audio-only podcast. And if you have Android Auto or Apple CarPlay, you can take us on the go with you. And you can use Android Auto and Apple CarPlay to enjoy the show on the road. So if you're driving from Kentucky to Florida, if you're driving and trying to cosplay as a Florida man, you can take us with you. Why not?
That's right. So many ways to check out and get in touch with the Crispy Noodle Podcast. But if you need to get in touch with us individually to share your sports, entertainment, or odd news stories, you can find us on Blue Sky. I'm at Mikey Costanzo, MikeyCostanzo.
And I'm Matt Rich Liebig, RichLiebig. Find us on Blue Sky. Let us know what's happening there. And if you want us to talk about a particular topic, or if you have a comment, make sure you leave a comment in the YouTube video or send us a message on social media. And if we mention it on the air, we'll give you a sausage shout out. So why not? Make sure you send those tidbits in. All right, but for right now, I think it's time we start wrapping this one up.
Yeah, it was a good one.
Yeah, make sure we get those laminated menus ready.
Absolutely, for Millionaires versus Schmucks coming this fall.
Coming this fall. That'll do it. This has been the Crispy Noodle Podcast. Let us be the Crispy Noodle in your vegetarian salad of life and boring news. That'll do it. We'll see you guys next week.
See you guys.
Later. Bye-bye, all you fine peoples. Good night.
Some of us have great stories, pretty stories that take place at lakes with boats and friends and noodle salad. A lot of people, that's their story. Good times, noodle salad.